Hey guys, welcome to today's Legal 101. I am recording this on a Thursday, and this is a Monday episode, so it's a bit weird for me. But happy new week. I am grateful for the love and support you have shown, especially for Monday videos. I think those videos are the ones that resonate with the viewers the most, but I'd urge you to give the other videos a chance as well. Tuesday, tax law. Wednesday, family and succession law. Thursday, land law. We know land is a very emotive issue in this country. It's just in your best interest to know the basics. And then Friday, constitutional and human rights law. The constitution is the supreme law of the land. You just need to know its provisions, how we elect people into power, what their roles are, what constitutional remedies are available to you, what your human rights are. But thank you for all the support, especially on the Monday videos. Now, today's video is about resignation and ambiguity in a resignation letter. Okay, so the facts were this: that the claimant was a finance officer, and they were under the supervision of a priest. Okay, that was the new treasurer of the premises. Now, there was some bad blood between them. Okay, and so she wrote to the overall head of the premises and said that she wanted to schedule a meeting, and she wanted to complain about the modes of operation, particularly lack of respect, interference, and sexual harassment by the priest. The overall head conducted the investigations, responded with a letter, and subsequently a meeting was held where it was determined that it is she who does not deliver on her obligations. She is a finance officer, but there are unpaid checks dating back years. She constantly absents herself from work without informing anyone. And one time she even sent a message to her colleagues and said, ananitafuta kwa nini? Najua leo auditors wamekuja na haelewi kitu ya finance, ndio maana ananitafuta. The whole morning anashinda akiongea Kinyarwanda on the phone. But she sent it to the Mnyarwanda, okay, her supervisor. So then she was told, based on all of this and the fact that I have not found out any instance of sexual harassment as alleged, I have called witnesses, they have told me that instance was not one where somebody could say they had been sexually harassed, then I need you to review, call yourself to a meeting and ask yourself, based on your contract, can you still work here? Can you continue working here? Then she responds and says, in quotes, based on your letter, I will opt out of working here, considering there has been accusation after accusation, and I will leave it to your conscience. So the overall head says, we accept your resignation. So she sues them and says, I did not resign. I was terminated and I want compensation for unfair termination. So the court has to look at her words and ask itself, Justice Ndolo, 2024 judgment, and ask, what is the test to determine whether a person has effectively resigned? And this is the test. If a reasonable person can understand the employee's statements and actions to show that the employee had made a decision to clearly and unequivocally end the employment relationship, then there was resignation. And the court looked at the words, and they want you to also look at the words as well. I will opt out of working here and leave it to your conscience. She resigned. So basically today's Legal 101, what really stood out for me in the judgment was the exercise of emotional intelligence. You know, somebody might be promoted before you are, somebody might get some perks that you don't get, but it is upon you to ensure that in the ways that you deal with them, you're not infringing on their rights. Talking about somebody's right to speak their language, you're already ostracizing them, mocking them, absenting yourself from work because you feel I'm the one who knows everything that's happening in this file, in this document, in this office. Just feeling like you're better is not an exercise of emotional intelligence, and it can cost you time, it can cost you a frivolous claim, where at the end of the day you get nothing from court. And one last thing, before you issue any letters, any responses to your employer of whatever nature based on whatever accusations, it is important to consult an advocate, because they'll be able to tell you whether or not you're clear or whether or not you're being ambiguous. And you can't always use manipulation to get out of everything, because look at what they're saying. Mungu anakuona, nitatoka huku lakini Mungu anakuona, because you think that is what they will gravitate towards and perhaps feel a way about it. But that doesn't work when it comes to contractual agreements or binding documentation. You have to be very clear. You have to state your intention clearly. So I hope that helps. Yeah, that marks the end of today's Legal 101. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye.